what do you call it? She started the Minnesota Black Box. And I'm very excited for her to share with you what she's been doing. This is our month of Ujima, and she is a perfect example of collective work and responsibility. So I welcome Jessica Winnie to Friendship.
Thank you. Thank you. I know when you said since 13, I just had flashbacks of fun overnights at the house and sneaking in the back too. We never
I don't
did
want to
that.
hear that.
Look, we never did that. So thank you, and thank you everybody for having me. Family, of course, is a wonderful thing, and even to be able to find time and space. How do you still gather, right, with all the things that we are experiencing? So it's good that you all have still created space to do that. Um, I'll just talk a little about Minnesota Black Box. We started in May of 2020, so it will be a year old coming up in May. We curate. When I say we, I always talk about we because I definitely am just the face of the business. And there are to date we have financially supported and helped promote over 100 Minnesota Black businesses, whether it be through services like painters, contractors, whether it be products. And so we create a monthly box. Usually it features about 5 to 7 different products. And then we also promote and market for that company for the month they're featured. And we like to tell people it's not just like a 1 month thing. We definitely are invested and rooted in building and networking together. So we continue, I still showcase and highlight companies that maybe we featured over the summer in June or July. And we do a vegan treat box. We have some like specialty boxes that we do as well. So every other month we do a vegan box that just has vegan goodies in it. And then because I am a baker, it's kind of just a side hustle for me. But my grandmother, I'm a third generation baker. My grandmother taught us how to bake, so it's definitely I would say a safe space for me. It's my solitude time. So because of that, I was like, oh, we should do a sweet treats box. So we do that as well every other month. And so far, it's been fun. It's been a lot of work. It's been, I would think, the thing I like about it is just being able to connect and meet new people, and then also help them build their businesses. So we've gotten like data back of people getting more sales, or um, companies being able to we do a raffle too. We kind of have a lot of different programs, but one of the other things we do is we do a monthly raffle where we donate a percentage of the proceeds to another company, for them to do what they want, however they need to help their business grow. So we're definitely we consider ourselves like Minnesota Black Box family, the people who have been involved. And then the volunteers, my family, of course, is like taking over a couple of rooms in our house. So that's not ideal, but everybody's been patient and helpful. And I've had some of my students be able to come over and help volunteer too. So reconnecting with them has been fun. I had COVID in July. And so because of some lingering health issues, and then I have 6 children, 4 that are at home doing distance learning. So it was just the thing to do for us, just to take a break from teaching. But I definitely I miss it. I miss the students. That's what I would say. Students are what give teachers life, and just building connections with them. And yeah, I don't know if there's any questions or
I have a question.
yes. Hey.
I have a 16-year-old son that's a vegan.
Okay.
And I need to learn how to do some of them vegan treats for him because he's like almost 3 years in now and he's serious about it.
Okay.
So, do you have information you can leave at the school or what regarding that?
If you to be honest, the best way I can help with that is if you emailed me. I can give
Mm-hmm.
you. I'm not a vegan baker, but I have baked vegan things, so I'm glad to share a few of the recipes I know. I have a daughter who she's a senior in high school and she is a vegan too. And so she has been trying to transform our household as much as
Uh-uh.
possible. And I'm like, how, like, we get so attached to food. So like, even thinking like, what do you mean? Like, you can't have eggs for breakfast? Like, even that little thing, I'm like, but yeah. So, but
What's your website?
the website is www.minnesota, but just MN and then blackbox.com.
Kind of cool. You did a black box circle on my nephew's mom, Melissa and Rob.
Okay. She's a baker, correct? Yes.
Yes, yes.
So, yes, we, I would tell you from one fun part about the baking side is I didn't know so many black bakers existed in Minnesota. And although they are home bakers, I feel like there's only one or two that actually have bakeries. But the art, the creativity, the artistry that I have seen, because I usually, I don't need to have my hands in everything. So like, they're like, well, what should we make? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to make? You know, I don't need to have the last check off. Just be here on time so we can box up. So a lot of the treats that I have, it's just cool to see everybody's creativity from being a baker my own self, I would say, has been super cool. But yeah, Melissa's actually our featured baker of the month. So we'll be raffling off one of her cakes at the end of the month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I see.
definitely,
So when you do the boxes, they're, the vegan and whatever, and the sweet treats, those boxes are for purchase.
yeah. So
Okay.
we do every month. So our March box is called We Can Do It. It features all women businesses this month. And we just make 25 of them.
Okay.
And so once they're sold out, they're sold out. We also have a box called Youth Voices that we just released. It has a journal for young girls, 5th through 8th
Wow.
grade in it. And some vegan. There's a young girl, Sasha, who she has her own lip gloss line. So there's a vegan lip gloss.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we also on our Facebook page, we like to have the business owners write about who they are because we want people to read about the people behind the products, not just like, here's this candle, but everyone has such a unique story. And so we have that as well on our Facebook page. You can read about everybody and see what else they do besides their business.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what my time is like. I was hoping to, I am a poet, so I was hoping to share some poetry or share a piece, if that
Please,
would be all
please
right.
do.
That
Please
would be
do.
lovely. Please
All
do.
right. Let's see.
I'm going to listen to this one and then I'm going to log out and catch you guys on the next one because I am working.
All right.
Okay.
It's called Black Mothers. Which side are you on, Lord? Which side are you on? Black mothers, we lay in bed, we cry, and rock ourselves to sleep at night with the lulling hums of our great-grandmothers' rocking chairs that sat on hot, sweltering Mississippi porches. Black mothers, we hide our tears by daybreak. Although the village has tending, our trowels are almost broken. Who will till the soil? Who will water the seeds if we are left dehydrated by the outpouring of our own salted rivers? Black mothers, we wipe away the sorrows with our self-care checklists. Our smiles only deceive those who are not struggling with us for the ebony, cocoa kiss, caramel, butter pecan, ivory shades know the secret look of history's passcode. Head nods and side eyes, code switching's finest, that acknowledges our own internal battles, adjusting our crowns, pressing on, for victory is not won. Black mothers, We arm ourselves with books and bullets. Our knowledge of self-preservation, realizations of liberation, our children will live without dehumanization and criminalization. Black mothers, we wear shades of resilience. After marching and singing and cooking, cleaning, mending, gathering, organizing, defending, and shooting, we return to our homes where there is an abundance of love waiting. Black mothers with offspring on the front lines. They are not born from our wombs, yet they belong to us, the descendants of Moses, ready to part the sea so that America KKK will let our people go. Black mothers, we call on our ancestors, nourished by their whispers. We breathe, we exhale, we pray. We drift off to sleep with the soothing, soft sounds of sweet honey, reminding the soul that we who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. No, we who believe in freedom cannot rest. Black mothers.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
Wow. Yes.
Hey,
I'm
she's gonna
thankful
go
to
back to
share
work.
it. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm working on a few pieces of it, so that's probably like maybe the second or third time. I wrote it some months ago when I was just processing through the the ups and downs and ins and outs of motherhood and how Black women are seen in society and how we see ourselves and where those places meet and yeah, everything that we represent as women. So.
Yes. I would like to know, where can I purchase some of your work?
So my book is called Everything I Am, and it's on Amazon. Um, and some from time to time, my book makes it into the Minnesota Black Box as well. So it's kind of another a branch for me to showcase. And yeah, I miss we probably the last year we were able to, well, the last year before this year, just performing. So missing that. And yeah, I've been writing since I was young, 11, and it always was a healing space for me. It's always been my stepfather, which I don't even call him my stepfather, but the father who raised me. Writing was a way for us to connect with each other, and so when I was growing up, when there was conflict or whatever, it was like go write. So it's always been a healing space for me for sure.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I had the opportunity to meet Maya Angelou once upon a time.
Mm,
And one of the things that she said for a good writer to do is just write.
right.
Read and write. Just
Mm-hmm.
write. Anything, just write.
Yeah. Thank you. I will remember that because I don't write enough, and sometimes I feel like I only write when there's like something going on or a happiness or a death or, but not just finding enjoyment in the writing. So I appreciate that for sure.
Well, Miss Jessica, I am so glad that you rearranged your day and your trip to Ball State and everything. And I hope to see you live one of these days very soon.
All
And
right.
thank you very much for
No
joining us.
problem at all. Thank you all for sharing the space and for being parents through this time and for continue to build family and build community because that is what you all are doing right now and it is it's important. And I always the last thing I would just say is remind the children how well they're doing and remind the people around you how well they're doing because our brains have no reference of how to navigate this space right now. And I don't think that I know that I don't, even in my own household, I don't find the time to just tell them, you're doing great, or, you know, I appreciate this about you. And I feel like it's just even more, it's needed now more so than ever, especially for young people. Yeah. And congrats to
Absolutely.
on that new baby I haven't seen yet. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Great grandma gets to call you great grandma now.
Gigi.
Yeah,
I'm
there you
Gigi.
go. Okay, I like that one. Yeah, okay. I feel it. Well, thank you again. You all have a good evening.
Thank you.
I
See
Thank
you.
you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
Yep, thank you.